Hello and welcome back to another video with Trading 212 and me, David Jones. In this one, we're going to take a quick look about how you place a trade very quickly on the platform, and then after, once the trade is open, how you can manage the risk and set it up to automatically take profit. So you can see on the screen here, I've got the Trading 212 platform. The market I'm looking at is the euro dollar, but of course what we're going to go through, it's the same approach for any market, whatever your favorite market is. So it's been a fairly quiet day so far. We're looking at the last couple of days of the euro against the dollar, but let's say I think that because it's coming back down to a level that supported it well in the past, ahead of sort of 105.60, I think, well, actually I want to be a buyer of euro dollar. I think it's going to rise from here, it's going to recover, so I want to try and profit from a rise in euro dollar. The quickest way of placing a trade is to go to the left hand side, and you can see I've got my list of markets on the left. Euro dollar is the one I'm looking at, so I'm going to click down here. I can choose the size. For now, I'm going to choose a 10,000 position in euro dollar. I've said that I think it's going to go up. I want to be a buyer. The quickest way of executing this trade, not surprisingly, is just to click on buy. And that's it. My order has been executed. So I know that's open because if I look down here now at the bottom of the screen, I can see any positions that I've got running. So any trades I've got open. So I've got euro dollar. Quantity is 10,000. I've bought at 105.89 and a bit, and the market is currently 105.87, so it's moved a couple of ticks. But you'll see in these columns here, TP and SL. SL is the most important one. I don't have a stop loss attached to this trade. And as we've said in plenty of the other videos, managing that risk is really important. But it's fine. Once the trade is open, I can still attach my stop loss after. So what I'll do, if I click in the stop loss part of my open position, it brings up a ticket that lets me edit this part of the trade. So I bought at 105.89. Let's say I want to have my stop loss about 40 points away. So the other side of 105.50. If I click on stop loss here on the ticket, and I'm going to put it at 105.45, for example. There we go. So there's my stop loss. It shows me my risk. If I get stopped out on this trade, this 10,000 position in euro dollar, and I get stopped at 105.45, I'm going to lose just under 42 euros in this case. What I can also do, if I decide, well, if the market moves far enough in my favor and I'm not watching it, I still want to be able to take profits. So let's say I thought the market is going to run all the way up to 107.50, whatever the level is. It's very easy. By clicking on take profit up here, I can set an order that will close out this trade automatically for a profit if 107.50 is hit. Okay, so what I'm doing here, I'm managing my risk by putting a stop loss in place, and I'm also putting in a level where if I'm not around, the platform will take profits for me automatically. And that's it. It's as straightforward as that. So if I click on confirm, and then if I now look at the bottom of my screen, my open position is still the same, of course. So I bought 10,000 at 105.89.2. The market's currently 105.88. But you'll see in TP and SL, let's deal with SL first of all, I've got a stop loss in at 105.45, so I've added that stop loss to manage my risk, and I've got a take profit order at 107.50. Now, of course, if I want to, I don't need to wait for that stop loss to be hit or that take profit to be hit. If I change my mind on the trade now, I can go over here, click on the red X, and close the position manually for what's currently a very tiny profit. So I don't need to wait for those levels to be hit, but it's a way of managing the risk and taking profits without me having to sit there and watch the screen all the time. And that's it. It's as straightforward as that when it comes to placing a trade. We'll wrap things up there, but if you have any suggestions about topics you want covered in the future, just leave a message in the comments. But for now, from me, David Jones, and Trading 212, we'll wrap things up.